Hello, English learners, and welcome to English Pod. My name is Marco.
I'm Amira.
Amira and I are here today with another interesting and useful lesson for you English learners. Amira, why don't you explain a little bit of what this lesson is about today?
It's about calling in sick.
Oh, okay. That's useful.
Yes, definitely. It happens to everyone once in a while. You don't feel so well, or you feel well, but you don't want to go to work.
Right.
So you call in sick.
Okay. Let's listen to this dialogue, and I want everyone to keep their ears open and see if the boss believes this person.
Let's listen.
Hello, Daniel speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, Daniel. Julie here.
Oh, hi, Julie. How are you?
Actually, I'm feeling quite ill today.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What's wrong?
I think I'm coming down with the flu. I have a headache, a sore throat, a runny nose, and I'm feeling slightly feverish.
I see. So you're calling in sick.
Yes, I was hoping to take the day off to recover.
Okay, then. Try and get some rest.
Marco, do you think he believed her?
No, I don't think he believed her. He didn't sound really convinced.
Yes, and Julie didn't sound really sick, huh?
Exactly. Well, we have some really good vocabulary here. Amira, why don't you begin with the first one?
The first phrase I've chosen for you is a very, very useful one. I'm feeling quite ill today.
I'm feeling quite ill today.
I'm feeling quite ill today.
All right, what does this mean exactly?
It means that she's feeling sick.
Oh, okay, that's clear. So she is sick. She's feeling sick. Okay, let's look at another really useful phrase, and this one is, I'm coming down with the flu.
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 All right, and this phrase means that I am starting to get the flu or I am getting the flu.
Okay. The next phrase I have for you is calling in sick.
Calling in sick.
Calling in sick.
Calling in sick.
It means calling your boss to tell him that you can't come to work today. I personally love this phrase because it saves so much time and explanations.
Okay, perfect. So if I say this, then everyone will know that I am not coming to work today.
Yes, definitely.
Perfect. All right. And the last phrase that we're going to take a look at today is, I was hoping to take the day off.
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 Right, and she says this to ask for permission because she does not want to go to work.
Okay, now, couldn't she just say, like, I can't come today?
Right, she could say, I can't come today, but that would be a little bit impolite.
Okay, so when she says, I was hoping to take the day off, it's a polite way of asking.
It's a polite way, exactly, because she is talking to her boss.
Very good. So let's listen to the dialogue one more time. The dialogue is a little different this time. Listen carefully and see if you think the boss believes her this time.
Hello, Daniel speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, Daniel. Julie here.
Oh, hi, Julie. How are you?
Actually, I'm feeling quite ill today.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What's wrong?
I think I'm coming down with the flu. I have a headache, a sore throat, a runny nose, and I'm feeling slightly feverish.
I see. So you're calling in sick?
Yes, I was hoping to take the day off to recover.
Okay, then. Try and get some rest.
Okay, guys, we're back. And I do think he believed her this time.
Yeah, I think he was understanding when he said, okay, then try and get some rest.
Yeah, and Julie sounded pretty sick.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, it was convincing.
Well, you know what? I almost called in sick last week.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't feeling very well, and so I almost didn't come to work.
Oh, that would have been really bad for me. I would have been stuck here without you, Marco.
Yeah, you would have had to do the podcast all by yourself.
Oh no.
Actually, I had the same symptoms as Julie. I also had a headache, and I had a sore throat, and also the worst thing, and the thing that I hate the most, is I had a runny nose.
Oh no, that's really bad because then you have to like blow your nose all the time and then it gets red and it hurts, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, I didn't have a fever, though. No
Oh,
fever.
thank God.
Yeah.
So did you take some medicine and it just killed everything?
Yeah, I had a friend, and he had some pills for the flu, and he just gave me a couple, and I felt better in about 2 days.
Oh, great. Well, so guys, let me tell you about a very funny thing that really happens in real life in Egypt.
What story do you have for us today?
Well, it's actually not a story, it's a fact. I mean, people in Egypt, when they're sick, they never call in sick themselves. They'll have someone do that for them.
Oh, that's interesting. Why? Why do they do this?
Well, there's this weird speculation about, if you can make it to the phone, you can make it to the office.
I agree. If I were a boss, I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
All right, listeners, we're out of time today, but be sure to visit our website at englishpod.com, where you can see other lessons, and also you can leave your questions and comments at our community forum.
We hope you enjoyed our lesson, and tomorrow we will be back with another fantastic lesson for you. But for now, it's bye.
Bye. The English Pod Audio Review. Listen to the meaning, then say the vocabulary word.
Polite offer to help.
How may I help you?
Very sick.
Quite ill.
Getting, acquiring.
Coming down.
Report that you will not go to work because you are sick.
Calling in sick.
To kindly expect.
Was hoping.
A sign, indication.
Symptom.
Allow.
Permission. Impolite.
Day off because you're sick.
Sick day. Make it into work. Let's try that faster.
Day off because you're sick.
Sick day. Make it into work. Impolite.
A sign, indication.
Symptom.
Allow.
Permission.
Polite offer to help.
How may I help you?
To kindly expect.
Was hoping.
Getting, acquiring.
Coming down.
Very sick.
Quite ill.
Report that you will not go to work because you are sick.
Calling in sick. Now say the word and hear it in a sentence. Sir, you look lost. May I help you? May I help you find something? I was wondering, may I help you prepare your report? Quite ill. I'm feeling quite ill today. I don't think I can go to work. Quite ill. Andy can't get out of bed today. He must be quite ill. Quite ill. The lesson was cancelled because our teacher is quite ill. Coming down. You have a runny nose. Are you coming down with the flu? Coming down. I can feel that I'm coming down with the flu. Coming down. My throat hurts. I hope I'm not coming down with the flu. Our meeting was postponed because my client called in sick. If he calls in sick one more time, we'll fire him. I almost called in sick today. Was hoping. We were hoping to meet with you after lunch. Was hoping. I was hoping to borrow your car this weekend. Was hoping. They were hoping to find you at the bus station.
The Whispering Road. It was a quiet winter afternoon, the kind where the sky looks heavy and pale, almost silver. I had finished work early that day, and instead of going straight home, I decided to take the long road through the old forest. It wasn't the fastest route, but it was always peaceful, especially in winter. The air felt cold and sharp as I walked. Every breath came out as a small cloud in front of me. Snow covered the ground, soft and untouched, and the trees stood tall and silent, their branches coated in white. There was something calming about the stillness, almost too quiet, like the world had stopped moving for a moment. As I continued down the path, I started hearing a faint sound, something like a soft whisper. At first, I thought it was just the wind moving through the trees, but the sound was steady, almost rhythmic, like something repeating itself. I slowed down and listened carefully. It wasn't frightening, just unusual. The whispering grew a little louder as I moved forward. It almost felt like it was following me. I stopped for a second and looked around, but the forest remained calm. The snow didn't even show any footprints except my own. Maybe it was just the wind. Winter air can play tricks on your ears when everything else is silent. I kept walking, trying not to think too much about it. The cold began to settle in, gently biting at my fingertips and cheeks. I tightened my scarf and pulled my hands deeper into my pockets. The whispering sound continued, but now it blended with the soft crunch of snow under my boots. After a few more minutes, I reached the old wooden bridge that crossed a narrow frozen river. That's when the whisper suddenly stopped. The silence was so strong that it felt like someone had turned off all the sound in the world. I stood there for a moment, listening. Nothing. Just the cold, steady winter air. I walked across the bridge slowly. Halfway over, I noticed something strange. The snow on the bridge looked untouched, as if no one had crossed it all day. But when I looked back at the forest path behind me, I saw a second line of footprints next to mine, fresh, clear, and perfectly matching my pace. I blinked, and the prints seemed to fade into the snow. Maybe it was just the light. Maybe my eyes were just tired. Winter days can be long and heavy, and shadows can trick you easily. Still, I didn't wait around to check. I kept moving, faster this time, and soon I reached the main road where lights from passing cars made everything feel normal again. The whispering didn't follow me. The prints didn't appear again. But even today, when I walk that same path, the memory returns. The soft whisper in the trees and the prints that walked beside me. Maybe it was just the wind. Maybe it was nothing at all. Or maybe winter holds more secrets than we think.
I kept walking deeper into the forest, trying to convince myself that everything was fine. The air grew sharper, and every breath felt like tiny needles inside my chest. My footsteps were the only sound, slow and careful, crunching on the thin layer of frozen leaves. The world around me felt empty, almost too empty. A sudden gust of wind pushed against my back. It wasn't strong, but it made me stop. There was something different about this wind. It wasn't natural. It felt intentional, like it was guiding me somewhere. I tried to shake off the strange thought, but the forest didn't help. The trees seemed taller now, darker, leaning toward me as if they were listening. I swallowed hard and tightened my scarf, trying to keep the cold from creeping under my skin. Not far ahead, I noticed a narrow path splitting off to the left. I didn't remember seeing it before. It was darker than the one I was on, but for some reason, I felt pulled toward it. Maybe I was curious. Maybe I was a little foolish. Or maybe the cold had already started playing tricks on my mind. Still, I stepped onto the path. The silence deepened instantly. No wind, no birds, no sound at all. Even my footsteps became quiet, like the frost was absorbing every noise. I felt a chill that had nothing to do with the weather. My heart started beating harder, echoing in my ears. Then, something flickered in the distance. A light, weak, unsteady, like a tiny flame struggling to stay alive in the cold. I hesitated, but standing still felt worse than moving. So I walked toward the light, step by slow step, trying to stay calm. As I got closer, the shadows around me stretched and twisted in strange ways. It looked like they were moving, waving, reaching out. I blinked a few times to clear my eyes, but the shadows kept shifting. Finally, I reached the source of the light. It was a lantern, an old metal lantern hanging from a tree branch, alone, glowing softly, swaying, even though there was no wind at all. I stared at it, confused. Who would put a lantern here? And why was it still burning in this freezing forest? Then I noticed something even stranger. A trail of footprints in the snow. Small, light, almost delicate. They led past the lantern, deeper into the dark. And the worst part? They weren't mine. I kept walking, but the forest felt different now. The air was colder, the trees looked darker, and every sound around me seemed too close, too real. A sudden gust of wind pushed against my back. It felt almost like a hand. I turned quickly, but no one was there. Just shadows, moving gently between the tall trees. I tried to calm myself and continued down the narrow path. But then I noticed something strange. My footprints were the only ones on the trail, yet I could clearly hear footsteps behind me, slow, steady, matching my pace. I stopped. The footsteps stopped. I walked again. They followed. My heart began to race. I didn't want to run. Running felt dangerous. So I kept walking, breathing slowly, staying focused. Finally, the trees opened and I reached the edge of the forest. The cold disappeared. The silence returned. And the footsteps were gone. I looked back one last time, and for just a second, I thought I saw a shape standing among the trees, still, watching, waiting. But I didn't stay to find out. I walked away, grateful to be back in the light. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this chilly story. See you in the next episode.